Okay, so welcome everybody, councillors, staff and any online viewers to the first agenda briefing for January 2026. The agenda briefing sessions are used to inform councillors on the items of business to be presented and discussed at the forthcoming ordinary council meeting. These meetings are open to members of the public who may request to present a deputation to council relating to an item on the agenda. No decisions are made at these meetings, although councillors can request additional information or alternative wording be provided to allow for motions to be prepared for consideration at the forthcoming ordinary council meeting. Any statement regarding any planning or development application made during an agenda briefing session is not to be taken as notice of approval. Anyone who has an application lodged with the Shire must obtain and should only rely on written confirmation of the outcome of the application and any conditions attached to the decision made by council. An audio and visual record will be made by means of live streaming, and these proceedings will be uploaded to the Shire's YouTube page for viewing. Acknowledgement of country. The Shire of Harvey acknowledges the traditional custodians of the land and their continuing connection to the land, waters and community. We pay our respects to all members of the Aboriginal communities and their cultures, and to elders and emerging elders, both past and present. Record of apologies and leave of absence. We have everybody in attendance for today. Councillors and staff, declarations of members and officers' personal interest. Do we have any councillors? Nil, thank you. Deputations is nil, so we'll move straight into the officers' reports. First one being 5.1.1, the South West Community Zone meeting, noting of the minutes. Do we have any questions? Nil, thank you. We'll move on to item 5.1.2, which is the Council Action Register for the period January 2025 through to December 2025. Were there any questions, councillors? No, thank you. We'll move on to item 5.1.3, Council Plan Quarterly Report. This is for quarter 2 of 2025-2026. Did we have any questions in relation to this one, councillors? Councillor McCarthy.
Sorry, just on page 53 of the quarterly report, Australian admin expansion, just asking what part of the original precinct plan that is. Is that just the offices? Does it include chambers, etc.? I'm not quite sure.
CEO?
This project isn't linked to the Australian Community Precinct plans. It's specifically an expansion to the existing administration facility. Councillors have worked on looking at that proposal and have indicated a forward-facing expansion, but the actual planning for that and the facilities within is still to be designed.
I did have one question. I think it was on page 55 in relation to the Cathedral Avenue land acquisition, because that has come to council and we have made a resolution on that, but I read that the landowner has made further requests. Do we know what that is? Are we aware or
no? I'll have to take that on notice and get further information.
Thank you. Were there any other questions, councillors? Councillor McCarthy.
Sorry again. Page 77, after school care, just asking what places or centres is that's available for that? Is it like LLC's creche, or is it, yeah?
Through the CEO, I'll pass that on to Director of Community and Lifestyle.
Thank you, Madam President. Our after school care program is restricted only to the HRCC at this time. We are exploring opportunities at the LLC.
Thank you.
Any other questions? No? Okay, thank you, councillors. We'll move on to Infrastructure Services 5.2.1, which is the Bushfire Risk Management Plan 2025 through to 2027. Do we have any questions, councillors? Councillor Bronwyn?
Yeah, I noted when I was reading the plan, there's several elements there that needed to be overread because there's some errors in there. I just wondered if we could do that before it comes to council to being passed.
You'll review those, you'll let the staff know? Thank you. Councillor McCarthy?
It may be part of the same thing, just on that, on page 24 to 26, and I may be reading this wrong, but a lot of the discussion talked about table 5 and table 6, and it seemed like table 7 and 8 is what they were actually discussing, so just to shore up of the table numbers and the discussion.
Any other questions, councillors? No? Okay, thank you. Sustainable development is nil. Corporate services will move into financial statements as at the 31st of December 2025. Do we have any questions on the financials? No? 5.4.2, payments for December 2025. Do we have any questions, councillors? Councillor Coleman?
Just probably a general one. I noticed that, for example, the Harvey Art Prize graphic design artwork is mentioned twice for two different people, same amount. Are we paying two different people for the exact same amount for one artwork for the design? It's the graphic design artwork. So just wondering, yeah, just
Is it a double
clarifying.
up or is it?
Is it a double up? Yeah, there's a couple like that are appear to be double ups, but may not be.
Sorry, Councillor Coleman, I was going to say there were double ups for an Indian buffet as well in regards to HRCC performances, and I did check that to make sure it was two separate performances. So I do take your note about sometimes them looking similar, but I will pass on to the Director of Community and Lifestyle.
Who will duly pass on to the Manager of Community Development.
Through the President. Hey, I think that is two different ones, but very similar names.
Yeah, one's Sylvia,
Yep.
and one is Sandra.
They're sisters. So they did bollard work for us. We designed 4 different bollards to promote the
Oh,
prizes.
and they did 2 of them?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
2 separate invoices.
Okay, thank you.
All right, any other questions, councillors? Yep, Councillor McCarthy?
Just a couple where there's memberships paid, just asking what the memberships are. So we've got one, page 1, CP 24.8 for Oz Active, and just wondering what that membership is. Is it like a gym membership, or what actually is Oz Active?
Oz Active was the name.
Yeah. Or is it a subscription, or? Page 1, 24.8. I think so, yeah.
I'll have to take that on notice. The report that I'm looking at shows it as a positive $280.
Oh, okay. So a refund or something.
So it might be something going through to the PDF, but I'll take that one on notice.
Thank you. And the other one was page 13, 28223, ultimate positioning. That's 2,500.
Again, if I can take that one on notice.
Yep. Thank you.
Generally, if you can flick those through, Councillor McCarthy, and then the staff can have a quick look at them before the meeting, give you a response. Councillor Coleman?
Yeah, just another one, general one. Thanks, Madam President. I noticed we've got about, and my screen's just gone off, so I think it's about 5 new vehicles. Are they new vehicles or are they traded in replacement vehicles? Obviously new, but are they replacements or are they brand new?
I would say sorry, we're going to fight over this one. I'll leave that with you.
I'm not aware of any new vehicles in this payment run. There could be, but if I can, I'll take that on notice and come back with a list of them.
Thank you, because my screen keeps going down here.
All righty, no other questions, councillors, on the payments? Thank you. We'll move through to community and lifestyle, 5.5.1, which is the Reconciliation Action Plan report. Did we have any questions in relation to this one, councillors? Councillor McCarthy?
Just looking at page 10, we've mentioned, I think we're talking about communities and organisations within, and we've mentioned the binning up desal plant, but everything else, like the Kemerton ones, are just what they do. So maybe we could drop the binning up and just have desalination plant, or was there a reason?
My only question was, I did send through to Tamara some amendments to my my spiel in there, so I'm just making sure that that gets put through to the report. Thank you. Were there any other questions, councillors? No? All good? Thank you. All right, notice of motion for the following meeting. Do we have one? Any CEO?
We have received one from councillor Carboni that will form part of the agenda for the ordinary council meeting with an officer's comment.
All right, matters behind closed doors. We have one item, so we will move behind closed doors and take any questions or discussions on this one. Thank you, staff. If there's no further questions, I'll declare the January agenda briefing session as closed, and thank you everyone for your attendance.